Welcome back on Crypto Tutorial. On today's video, I would like to discuss Crypto.com, how it's currently performing and how it will be performing during the upcoming days and hours. But before doing so, I would highly appreciate if you could give me a big thumbs up down below. And even more important, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button right away. So therefore, right now, I would actually like to get started. So on today's video, during Crypto.com, I would like to discuss this confirmed pattern on the 4-hourly time frame. What I think is absolutely important is that we have already seen multiple touch points underneath this descending resistance as well. If we take a look at this descending support, we have seen multiple touch points as well on top of this range. So therefore, this is a confirmed falling wedge pattern. This means that if we do see a breakout here above this descending resistance and see afterwards further continuation towards the upside, we could be heading all the way towards the $66 at 0.382 Fibonacci range. This means that a possible breakout will lead towards a major move of 44% that you do not want to miss out on. So if you are not yet invested in cryptocurrencies or in Crypto.com, do not forget that down below in the description you will be able to earn up to 4,100 USD Tether deposit bonus if you use the link down below, and you will be able to purchase all types of cryptocurrency on Bybit, and this bonus is only for first time depositors, so don't forget to take advantage of this major deal. Well, this being said, I would like to head right away towards the 4-hourly time frame once more, and what I think is absolutely important is that I placed a fixed range volume profile. This is actually a tool that shows us where the most amount of volume has been traded, and I placed it from swing high towards swing low. And what you can see immediately is that the most amount of volume was actually traded at $55. Why do I want to show you this? Is because if we do right now see actually an increase in price action and a breakout here above this falling wedge pattern, it is highly likely that we might get rejected once we reach the $55 range, due to the fact that that is a major level of resistance, and therefore it will be difficult to break out above. But if we do see a breakout here above it, it will be perhaps becoming a new stronghold of support before heading even further towards the upside, towards the $66 range. What I've discussed previously, our breakout target will be. So this being said, I think this is absolutely the key level of resistance above us at 55 cents. And right now, in the immediate short term, what I think is important is that if we do see a further decline taking place, I personally would like to see a stronghold once more getting found on top of this descending support. So that is for sure absolutely important. And if we do not see a stronghold getting found on top of it and we see actually a breakdown taking place, I think it is actually highly likely that we are going to reach the 0.786 range at approximately $34. So that is for sure a stronghold underneath us that we might see if we do not hold strong on top of this descending support, and afterwards see a breakout taking place towards the $66. Well, this being said, I would like to enable right away the MACD, and together with the MACD, I would like to discuss the EMA ribbon. If I enable the EMA ribbon on the 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see that it is serving as a level of resistance, and that it is perfectly aligning itself together with the 0.618 level of Fibonacci at $47, where we priorly got rejected underneath. So therefore, right now, what you're clearly seeing is that this EMA ribbon is actually forming as a level of resistance above us, together with this horizontal level of resistance and this descending resistance. Therefore, this was a major resistance area, and it was so difficult to break out above this range. But for sure, within the immediate short term, we would like to eventually see that breakout occur. Otherwise, that further decline toward 34 cents range underneath us is likely to occur. Well, this being said, I would like to enable right away the MACD, and on the MACD, what you can clearly see is that we are actually right now experiencing momentum towards the downside. This is actually something I think is quite good for the immediate short term, due to the fact that if we do actually see a stronghold getting found on top of this descending support, I'm confident that we will eventually see a decline in the momentum towards the downside taking place, and therefore a crossover occur, and once more experience momentum towards the upside as we did priorly. And this could mean that we are going to see that major increase in price action taking place, and as well the breakout occur above this descending resistance. So that is for sure something you would like to monitor closely. But most important is that we have to see that breakout occur above this levels of resistance. Otherwise, it is likely that we are going to see that further decline taking place. Well, this being said, I would like to head right away towards the 1-hourly time frame. On the 1-hourly time frame, what we have seen is that previously we did actually break out above the EMA ribbon. We found support on top of it, but unfortunately we did see a rejection taking place underneath this descending resistance, and therefore we are right now once more trading underneath the EMA ribbon. What I think is actually important about this is that the EMA ribbon is right now serving as a level of resistance once again. So if we would like to see a further increase in price action, what I think is important is that we have to break out above this range, and as well, once we do so, we would like to see once more support underneath us. Therefore, we could expect support while we are breaking out above this descending resistance and this horizontal level of resistance at $47, for sure of utmost importance. What you are seeing right now on the MACD is actually the opposite taking place as what we have seen previously on the 4-hourly MACD. We are right now seeing actually a crossover almost secure on the 1-hourly time frame due to the fact that we experienced momentum towards the upside previously, and right now we are seeing once more a possible crossover taking place. What I think is important about this is that we are right now actually not yet seeing a bullish divergence, but if we do experience right now even further momentum towards the downside, it is highly likely that we are going to see a bullish divergence on the MACD on the 1-hourly time frame. So therefore we could see afterwards a major movement towards the upside taking place, and that is exactly what we would like to experience. Also, what I think is important to know is that if we do right now see a crossover, we are still quite far above this descending support. So therefore, if we do actually retest this range, I'm not concerned about the development at all, because I think if we are able to hold strong on top of this area, we will eventually see that major breakout taking place. And if we do not hold strong on top of this range, as I said previously, it is likely that we are going to see that further decline towards the $34 range underneath us. Lastly, during this video, I would like to discuss on the 1-hourly and 4-hourly time frame the RSI, and what you can clearly see on the RSI is something I think is absolutely important on the 1-hourly time frame. We are not seeing any type of bullish nor bearish divergences right now. Previously, we did see one because we were creating this lower low on the RSI and this higher low on the chart, but therefore we are right now holding strong on top of the range where we are currently trading at. But right now, this bullish divergence doesn't count anymore, and what I think is actually very important and interesting is that if we do right now actually see an even further decline taking place, it is highly likely that we are going to see that stronghold getting found on top of this descending support, especially because we will be breaking out underneath this dotted line on the RSI, and therefore it is likely that we are going to see a stronghold getting found on top of this descending support range, and afterwards see an increase once more getting started on the RSI as well. So those are actually factors that are of utmost importance right now. And if we head towards the 4-hourly time frame and we look at the chart in the immediate short term, you can clearly see that we are not experiencing a bullish divergence right now. Neither do we experience a bearish divergence, and what I think is absolutely good to see is that we are as well on the 4-hourly time frame below the 50 range. Therefore, if we do see a further decline, it is likely that we are going to retest once more the dotted line on the lower part, and therefore be able to find a stronghold of support on top of this descending support range, still being able to stay inside of this falling wedge pattern. So this is what I wanted to discuss during this video. To summarize, what are the most important level of resistance? Well, for sure, that will be the 0.55 cents on top of us that we will have to break out above. But in the immediate short term, the most important level of resistance will be this descending resistance and the 0.618 level of Fibonacci at $47. So this will be for sure the most important resistance in the immediate short term. If we do see a further decline, the most important level of support will be the $34 range underneath us. But this only applies if we do not see a stronghold getting found on top of this descending support, still being able to stay inside of this falling wedge pattern. And last but not least, the most important thing to see is after the stronghold getting found, a major breakout occur of approximately 44% and seeing that exponential increase heading towards the $66 range. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the content, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. It will be highly appreciated and you will be supporting the channel by doing so. Thank you very much and have a nice day.